Now, here's Chris.
Good morning, everybody. Yeah, here we go again. I'm still sick.
Are you?
Oh, God, this cold can just do one.
I've got a bit of a sore throat now, mate.
Yeah, it's going around. Everybody's getting it.
Get some Lemsip on the go. That does work. Other brands are available.
It'll be fine. It's just annoying.
Ongoing.
Annoying.
On
Annoying.
that raspy stage.
Yeah.
You've got a bit looser now, haven't you?
You'd be good voiceover day today, Pip.
Oh. No
No.
day's good voiceover day.
Hey, raspy though, they like that.
For what?
Advertise.
Sugar hot.
Well, could you do chocolate?
Chocolate. Flake.
Yeah, go on, try it.
What's the style of the read, though? You've got to give us some direction.
Okay, it's intimate, personal.
For chocolate?
Yes, I mean, they're all like that. Do you remember Cadbury's Caramel? With the bunny on the tree.
Wasn't that Dawn French? Oh.
No, the one back in the day, I don't know who it was.
Was it not?
Relax with Cadbury's Caramel, was it that? Go on, Pip, try it.
Relax. Hang on. Relax with Cadbury's Caramel.
Cadbury's Caramel.
Cadbury's Caramel.
Yeah, that's the deep south version.
Didn't they make her like Cornish or something, that bunny?
Yes, you're right.
Which is not a sexy voice.
Not really.
Sorry. Beautiful place.
Beautiful.
Not a beautiful voice.
One of my favourite places.
Relax with Cadbury's Caramel. No, you're right. Thanks.
Oh, we love Cadbury's Caramel.
Who did the caramel bunny?
It is someone.
Was it Jethro?
No, isn't it Miriam Margolyes?
That's it.
Margolyes.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Who, to be fair, is a sexy looking woman.
Yeah, it was.
She is.
It was actually her.
I was just discussing Rich Wolfenden's on before us at the moment because Adam's off.
Yeah.
Having a well-earned break. I think he gets 2 weeks a year.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Has he gone away?
Rich Wolfenden can't back time to save his life.
Oh.
Can't back time.
Is he still listening, morning?
I don't know.
Are you there, Rich?
I don't know. I don't need to talk to him. I can talk to him or not talk to him. Either way, he still can't count.
Got it.
Right.
And to prove this point, he's just played Blur's Song 2, which is 2 minutes long.
It is, famously.
It's famously 2 minutes long, Song 2. And the pips are 5 seconds.
Right.
Now, what you do is, you take your 2 minute song and your 5 second pips and you add them together and you come up with 2 minutes and 5 seconds. Which means you start the Blur 5 seconds before 2 minutes to 6:30.
Yeah.
It's, and I'm making it sound as complicated as I can now.
It keeps us on our toes.
On our tootsies.
Yes.
And we also now, we don't play vinyl at Radio X. Everything plays out of a computer system that literally, when you hit play on a song, it tells you when the next song will start. It tells you what time the song will end and what time the next one will start if you just press play immediately.
Yeah.
So it does it for you on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in the other studio with an abacus.
So it doesn't accommodate.
Going, what's one of these?
Yeah.
It doesn't accommodate for the pips, though, does it? The back timing. So you then have to add on.
5 seconds.
5 seconds.
Just 5 seconds.
So that's the problem.
2 minutes plus 5 seconds.
Yeah. So you have to kind of do it yourself a bit.
So when would you start Blur?
You'd start Blur, Chris,
At 27:55.
27:55,
Yeah.
or sometimes I think 27:54.
Oh, look at you.
A slight pregnant pause before the intro.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Now, I will admit, this is a do what I say, don't do as I do scenario.
Right.
Dominic has never read the news at exactly any o'clock on the Chris Moyles Show since time began, and that's
Do you know
my
what?
fault.
Genuinely, I can count on one hand the amount of times we have done that, and it
not
feels exciting.
That's
Because
not
we
true.
always play the pips to signify the on-time news.
Here's the news.
I mean, then
we
there's
have done it.
Someone saying this from the old place that if you wanted to, we said before, but if you wanted to be on time, you could.
Oh, yeah, I could.
Yeah. You'd be very on time.
Back in my early days of being on the radio, because I was always at night times or weekends, the news would come from London.
Yeah.
So I'd be in Leeds or Bradford or Stoke or Milton Keynes, wherever I was doing the show, and the news would come from London. So the news would start at exactly 7 p.m, or exactly 10 p.m.
Yeah.
And be exactly 2 minutes long. So if you were late for the news, they start without you. It's
Yeah.
like a cruise ship.
Absolutely.
If you're not back on, that's
Exactly.
going.
That's why I don't like them.
You know,
right.
you can be playing your news jingle at 10 seconds past 7 o'clock. He's already started. He's already off and running. Oh, she, sexist, but, you know, radio was sexist back in the day.
Well,
so
it was.
there was no female newsreaders on the radio ever until 1995.
Yeah.
It's funny how you don't like cruise ships, but you do like the news.
Cruising.
The news is typically on time.
The news is on time. That's
Usually,
true.
yeah.
That's true. I just don't like being told that if I'm in some lovely place in Italy, you got to get back on board now.
What if you were flying to some lovely place in Italy and then flying from the lovely place in Italy to a lovely place in Spain?
But it wouldn't be like that day, would it? That's the thing, because you've got to get off, do what you want to do, and be back on board that evening by 7 o'clock.
Because you've chosen that type of holiday.
Which I would
If you just want to go to Italy, you would just go to Italy. I don't understand why you don't get this.
No, but I don't understand why you don't get it. Because I wouldn't choose a holiday where I wouldn't choose a cruise for that reason.
Okay, but if you did go on a cruise, you would know that you had to be back on the cruise ship by 7 p.m.
Exactly, but that's why I would never choose a cruise. That's the reason why. But lots of people do. Lots of people love it. Gav.
What about a connecting flight? How do you feel with that? Well, I'm in Singapore Airport. I'm really enjoying myself. No, I will not bow down to the rules of the airline and their timing schedule.
Yeah.
I will get on the plane when I decide.
Well, you have to do that.
Why is that?
Sadly.
Why?
But then that's
why do you have to do that?
Well, because you have to get to your final destination.
There you go.
Yes, but it's not every day of your holiday.
What about...
Not every day on the cruise.
What about a really big one like the QE2, whatever? Does that still do stuff?
I don't think it's the QE2.
No.
I thought it was decommissioned. I'm not sure.
What about one of these really long ones that goes from like England to America?
Right.
And you're just on it. You don't get off. You're just on this huge cruise ship and that's it.
For the entire thing?
For the entire thing. And you get off at New York
for a few days. Because I've never done it, and my experience of ships is like either the Dover to Calais ferry.
Right.
We did Barcelona, I think, once, because we had to, during that volcanic ash cloud thing. We did Mallorca to Barcelona. That was 8 hours. That was long enough. And I've done Harwich to the Hook of Holland as well, which is the worst seasickness I've ever had.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I've never been on a 13-deck. They've got like 15 decks or something. I've never been on that.
I've just got up the website for Virgin Voyages.
Right.
Now, I will say they have the most hilarious video at the beginning on their homepage.
Do they?
That says, voted world's best food, voted world's best destinations, voted world's best entertainment, voted world's best vibe.
Now, who's voting?
Vibe.
It doesn't give any information on the voting.
Right.
On how many people voted.
Voted is...
Or indeed the definition of the word vibe.
Yeah, it's difficult to pinpoint a vibe, isn't it?
Because I presume that only cruisers are voting for this.
Well,
yes.
And also, voted world's best food is a very bold statement to make.
World's best?
I mean, with respect to you, Virgin Voyages, and other cruise ship companies,
many.
When you're on the ship, the food you can eat is the food that is on the ship. It's not like you can pop out to the shops.
Yeah.
So, how was your food on the ship? Well, it was good, yeah.
World's #1 cruise. No kids.
Anyway, let's have a little look, Dom. Where do you want to go? We'll go on a Virgin...
Let's do Caribbean.
Lovely.
Or Caribbean, either or.
All right, now, this is good. You can do 8 nights on the Scarlet Lady.
Not long enough.
Okay.
Right. Not a problem, sir.
7, 7, 8, 7, 7. Well, we can do 12.
12.
Colourful somewhere to the charming Caymans.
Oh, the Cayman Islands, lovely.
So it's 12 nights.
Yeah.
On the Brilliant Lady.
Oh, the Brilliant Lady.
Yeah.
Are they all ladies?
I think they are.
It's Brilliant Lady's inaugural season. Now, what does that mean?
First season, yeah.
Right.
She's set sail.
Miami, Florida. And then you go all over the place. I'll click that then, shall I?
There's other lady ships. Have you seen them?
They're all lady ships.
They're all ladies. I guess ships are female, aren't they?
Resilient Lady. How do you feel about that?
Oh, wow.
So, Dom, you leave Miami 5 p.m. on day 1.
Right, hang on.
Right?
Let's write this down.
And you're all
5
aboard for
PM.
2 hours before departure.
Yeah.
And then you sail for a few days, and then you get to Orangestad, Aruba. And I've said that exactly correctly.
Okay. How many days? That's 2 days after that, is it?
What?
So that's 2 days later, is it?
So day 1, 5 p.m. you set sail.
Yeah.
And then day 4, you get to Orangestad.
Okay.
What lady's this?
The Brilliant Lady.
Ah.
Brilliant Lady.
Right?
That's a good choice.
Yeah.
And then you get to Willemstad in Curacao.
Sounds lovely.
You got all day there. Day 6 is sailing, and then day 7 you get to Colombia.
Colombia?
Yeah, you got 2 days there, Dom.
Gosh.
So you get there on the 7th, and you don't leave till the 8th.
Wow, so you don't have to be back on board at 7 p.m.
Boom, shellac-lack, boom. How do you like them apples?
So I've got an overnight in Colombia, basically.
Yeah.
So I guess I don't have to stay on board, do I?
No, but you can.
I can do if I want to.
You paid for it.
I can go and find somewhere cool.
You could stay at B&B, yeah.
All right.
You could stay at the Premier in Colombia.
Yeah. It's probably quite good.
Then another day of sailing, then it's Jamaica. Then Grand Cayman, sailing again, and then back to Miami. Day 13, 12 nights, boom.
Lovely.
Now, what's not to love there?
Well, you're not on board for the entire time, are you? You're not off, right, go on, you've got 3 hours to go and have a look around, come back, see you. So you've got a bit more flexibility.
There you go.
That sounds a little bit more appealing then.
Mega Rockstar quarters. That'd suit you.
Yeah, Mega Rockstar.
Lovely. Always included luxury.
Right. Is it the world's best food there?
I believe it's the world's best food.
Great.
The world's best entertainment and the world's best vibe.
Love it.
Wow.
There you are.
As long as it's best vibe.
You're right.
Jaw-dropping shows are also included.
Oh, wow. What happens?
Jaw-dropping.
What happens on board the
20 plus eateries with Michelin star chef curated menus.
20 restaurants?
Yeah.
How big is the... You can't call them boats, can you? How many decks is it? Does it say stuff like
The
that?
Brilliant Lady? That's right.
Yeah.
Now.
Probably like at least 12.
I'll find it for you now. Do they advertise with us, by the way?
I don't know.
They should.
Should do.
Are they on? Are they on the old? I think. I don't know.
Oh, are they for the older people?
I think
Now,
so.
Dom, there's quite a few decks.
Right. Okay.
I'm just on the website now. What were you asking?
How many decks? I was thinking it's about 10 or 12 decks.
Well, it starts at deck 4.
Right.
Here,
Oh.
and goes to deck 17, 18.
Wow. Really?
Yeah. Oh my God, the Virgin Voyages website, so I can click on ship deets.
Does it say deets?
Yeah.
Wow.
1,400 cabins and suites.
1,400.
What?
Yeah. It's 912 feet long.
I can't compute that.
That's 155 Richard Bransons.
Right. Is that what it says?
Yes.
Very clever. Very clever.
And it has exclusive adult experiences.
Oh,
Is that
wow.
what it says?
Hello, Dom.
On board the Brilliant Lady.
Oh, yeah, maybe it's adults only. That is right up your strata.
No.
It does say mind-blowing revelry underneath the entertainment tab.
There you
Revelry.
go.
Oh, look, so Carl, who's listening, he's been on the Resilient Lady for his honeymoon. He got an upgrade to Rockstar.
Hello.
Did he?
Awesome ship, crew, food, amazing restaurants. Had a fantastic time.
See?
Wow. Gosh. Has Gav been on that one?
Gav loves a cruise.
He's been on a lot of them, hasn't he?
Yeah, he loves a cruise.
It's like he's a cruise tester.
I don't know which Virgin Lady he was on
Right.
that he enjoyed,
Yeah.
but he did enjoy one of the Virgin voyages. A couple of times, actually.
I don't have much to compare. Most of my family holidays involved taking a ferry, but it was like an hour and a half to Calais.
Yeah, I think
And that's not the same.
I think if you're trying to, and I've never done a cruise,
No.
but I'm pretty sure they're different to getting the ferry over to Ireland.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we've done that many times as well.
I think they're too big to get seasick. Is that right? Because I get
Apparently.
seasick.
They've got like big, because back in the day when I was taking ferries, you'd get really seasick
Yeah.
because it would wobble about all over the place. And now they've got like big stabilisers on. Apparently,
Have they?
you don't feel anything.
I think you'd like the Valiant Lady, Dom. Because you go to like Monte Carlo,
Oh,
Ajaccio, Toulon, that's it, Marseille, Mallorca, Malaga,
so
Barcelona.
Monte Carlo sounds good. What was the next place you go to?
Ajaccio?
What, sorry? Bless you.
Ajaccio. Ajaccio. And
Gosh.
Toulon.
They have a 24/7 diner.
Do they?
Yeah.
You never know when you need a nibble.
This is it.
Steak and seafood, Dom.
Yeah, I love both those.
Surf and turf.
Surf and turf, love them.
Oh, lots of different. Oh, lots. Upscale Mexican. I think that's a restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
And not an additional. Italian
That's on
restaurant, Dom.
Deck 17.
Lively Korean barbecue.
Oh, now.
Wait, there's a lot more. I'm all over this website.
Great.
It's a free ad, this. I'm
Isn't it just? They need to start advertising with us.
Oh, yeah, it really is, isn't it?
You can click on lots of different things here. The Dock House, the pizza place.
Yeah.
And if you like ice cream, the ice cream emporium is called Lick Me Till Ice Cream.
Oh.
Very good.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what? I'm going to say they're a bit cheeky. They're a
yeah.
bit cheeky on that
They
cruise ship,
are.
aren't they?
A little bit.
Yeah. What else is there? The pizza place. Have a look. Like boobs, we have pizza.
No, it does not say that.
That's what it just
Absolutely,
said.
they would not say that.
Yeah, it just
Pepperoni.
said, all the sex,
There's nothing.
have a burger.
No, it doesn't say that.
You're right, it doesn't say
No.
that. So there you are. Right, so you sold.
Well, the fact you can get off the boat and then go and have a look around and come back on again is appealing.
I'm sure you can get off, but if you want to do that, then there's those nudie cruises, which are
Yeah, that's
very different to the Virgin
That's
ones.
different.
I think swinging looks like it's quite rife.
Yeah, don't look at me when you say that word, because
No.
that's not
On what?
that's not where I live.
Some cruises.
Yes, some. No, we're
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
naming names.
Oh, not
of
this
course.
one.
No.
This is
You probably have a list.
above board and legit. I wonder if Lucy wants to go on a cruise. I've never asked her. I don't think she's been on one.
Now, do you think I would enjoy it?
I don't. Genuinely,
Stuck on a massive ship with 2,000 people.
I don't think so, but I don't know. But then, I mean, Gav, you talk to Gav, it's like... you
Could I have my own private wing?
have your
I'm
own...
sure you probably
A
could.
boat within a boat. So you just get off whenever you want. I'll see you in 3 days.
You need a hideout, don't you? So I have thought this, what if you, have an argument with someone? What if you have a fight? What if a fight breaks out and you've got some beef and then you can't get away from them because you're stuck on the same...
What kind of a fight? Like fisticuffs? Or
Yeah, fisticuffs or argument or anything, really.
Who are you fighting with?
What's happened? What have they done to you? Because
Well,
we'll
like,
get them. We'll
you
get them
know,
for you.
It's just somebody that you've gone on the cruise ship with.
Well, no, say someone else, for example, and you have an argument with them.
Right.
And it all gets a bit
What's
tasty.
the argument about?
I don't know, maybe they've nicked the last steak. I don't know.
They've nicked the last steak.
No, that's not worth an argument, is
Okay.
it? No, that's, they've nicked your sun lounger.
Right.
Oh, now that is serious.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's serious
Or
stuff.
But
they're
can-
listening
can-
to music too loudly.
With respect, couldn't you have the same argument in any hotel?
Yes, but, you can leave the hotel,
You can get in the car and drive off.
get the car and drive off,
What, or go to another part of the ship?
or go to another part of the ship. But but you're still on, because all around you is the sea. I know that's obvious.
Right.
Because you're on a ship.
Yeah.
But do you know what I mean? And the sea's
the ships
scary.
are bigger than most hotels.
Yeah, but not bigger than, say, a city.
Right.
Where you can then go and explore.
You could for the day, but eventually you'd have to go back to the hotel because that's where you're staying.
But you have an option of leaving your hotel, cancelling the rest of it and going somewhere else.
What kind of a row did you have?
This is over a steak.
Well,
This
it's quite
seems
a big
serious.
But of course, they have prisons.
What's Toby doing in this weird scenario where you don't want to be in the hotel because you've had a row with a man about a sun lounger?
Yeah, or you've accidentally offended someone.
Oh, hold on. This
Yeah.
is very different.
is
a few moments
stressful
ago, we
holiday
were on
now.
your side because
Yeah.
a man stole your sun lounger.
Yeah.
Now you've offended somebody.
Well, you put Toby.
Have you done an impression?
I might have done.
Have
an
you been
impression.
inappropriate?
I might have done.
Oh, nice to meet you. Where are you from? We're from India. And Toby's like that. Don't, Pippa.
Don't.
do the voice.
No.
Don't do the voice.
I was more thinking. I think when you threw Toby's name into the mix, I
Yeah.
suddenly thought, what if, he gets naked?
Yeah.
Right.
Which he does do from time to time, doesn't
Okay.
Might offend some people.
he? Yeah.
Some person says, cover him up.
Where is he naked in this hotel holiday scenario? By the pool?
The restaurant,
He's naked in the restaurant.
maybe.
Right.
Dunno.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a stretch.
yeah.
It's a stretch.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you would then...
Just like
avoid everybody in the restaurant
for the rest of the whole trip because
Right.
you have to go to the restaurant, haven't you?
Yeah, well, yeah.
But on the ship, I can't believe we're having this conversation.
Yeah.
There's 20 odd restaurants. It's 950 feet long. This cruise ship.
Yeah.
You could hide.
Yeah, this is
You just
true.
don't go
I
back to
think
that
this is the thing.
restaurant.
I can't get around how big it is because
I can't.
they're ridiculously big.
Yeah.
Somebody says, my uncle is a security officer on something cruises. If you have a fight, he comes and throws you overboard and doesn't let you back on. Liam, I don't think that's true. And if it is true, he shouldn't be working.
Who started it? He did. Off you go. What? Splash.
There you go. Look, John's been on. I went on a Caribbean cruise and fell out with a man on the flight about reclining his seat before we'd taken off. It was awkward as he was in the next cabin for 2 weeks.
But was he naked?
Well, this is it.
I mean, I don't know. Let's say probably.
I want to know who put their seat back. Did he put his seat back into you, or did you put your seat back into him? Please text back.
Yeah.
These facts
That is annoying if you
are
see,
much needed.
see a seat reclining your way. That's horrible.
It is horrible, but that is your right to recline your seat.
I suppose it is.
It is. If you're the person behind being reclined into,
Yes.
and you've got the arse, well, suck it up. That's the way you can put your seat back.
I guess.
It's a real bone of contention, reclining seats.
It is. Yes, it is.
That's why you need row one, Dom. You know when you flew to Amsterdam?
Yeah, that was
You had no
nice.
one in front of you and you could stretch your legs out.
Yeah, we had a couple of glasses of wine. I enjoyed that.
I had some champagne.
You had champagne.
Great. It was my birthday.
Someone's saying the best thing about cruises is when... So Michael, I think this is... Michael says... The funniest thing is when the ship is leaving and you see people running who basically missed it.
Oh, there's videos on YouTube of
Yeah,
it.
because it's so pointless. You see the life being sucked out of them. That would be horrible.
Oh, awful.
Yeah, because then you're stuck in Aruba. All your stuff's on board.
That's
what do
right.
you do?
But the ship leaves at, let's say, 6 p.m. Be back on it by 5.
Yeah. But what do they... Yeah. But how does that work then? So they're literally...
The last time Gav was on a cruise ship, he was on a Virgin ship with a load of the lads and 3 of the girls. And they struggled to get a taxi back. And they were in a bar.
Right.
And the woman who ran the bar said, here, I'll take you. And they're like, what? They're like, yeah, I'll take you. Jump in the car. And so she drove them down to the port.
Oh, wow.
How amazing is that? Otherwise, they'd have been screwed.
Yeah.
I think James's favourite videos on YouTube are people who are just missing their...
Well, that appeals to James's dark nature, doesn't it?
Legging it after this big shit.
Yeah, I like it. Well, anyway, if you're listening, Mr. Branson.
Yeah.
I mean,
Morning, Mr. Branson.
To be honest, where's my Necker Island trip?
Yeah, true.
He's like one of his old balloons.
That's all right.
He's full of hot air.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you.
Talking of cruises and ships, that's what James is doing today. He's getting a 16-hour ferry from Newcastle to Barcelona, isn't he?
Yeah.
He said
16 hours.
We can call him tomorrow on the show. If
I
we
bet
want.
he said that.
Yeah.
He's going to be bored out of his
He's
mind.
called me.
So long.
Yeah.
Have they got a cabin?
Yes, they have got cabin.
Yeah. 16 hours.
Sleep most
You
of it.
literally can fly it in an hour.
Yeah.
16 hours. You can fly to where? You could fly to LA. I think LA's like 13 hours or something.
Yeah.
Now, I think we've just run out of time for this, but we'll do it after the news.
20 seconds, 20K.
Oh, yes.
I could do a quick version and then do it again after the news if you really wanted.
All right, let's get the question out then.
Okay, later on this morning, we're playing 20 seconds to 20K.
The Chris Moyles Show. 20 seconds to 20K. Radio X.
So, I'll tell you after the news, by the way, a little interesting fact about this competition, which me and Matt Deverson, the boss of Radio X, my name, we were talking yesterday. He was talking to somebody and they were going, oh, it's impossible, the game. And he went, it is not impossible. It has been won before. There's £20,000 to be won. Or you get the first song right, I'll give you £1,000. You can take your £1,000 and leave and don't play the rest of the game. It's up to you. Yesterday, our caller, Callum, he got £1,000 on the table and he decided he was going to make it 2,000 and go for song number 2. He went for song number 2 and he said,
I don't know.
And he didn't know.
He didn't know.
So he actually lost his money.
Oh.
So we haven't had a winner yet. Will you be the first winner this week on 20 Seconds to 20K? Answer this question, please. 20 years ago, David Tennant made his first appearance in what British sci-fi TV show? David Tennant, 20 years ago, made his first appearance in what British sci-fi TV show? You know the answer. Text the word play followed by your answer and send it to 83936. If you want to play the game, text the word play followed by your answer, 83936. Text costs £2 plus your standard network rate. We'll close the lines at 7:45 this morning. You do need to be 18 or over and live in Great Britain to play. All the rules, including online entry, are at radiox.co.uk. So David Tennant, what British sci-fi TV show? Text the word play followed by your answer. Send it to 83936. You could be playing the game today and you could be winning money.
The Chris Moyles Show. 20 seconds to 20K. Radio X.
Text now. Dominic's got your news next.
The Chris Moyles Show.
With Skoda.